Hey Capricorn, welcome to Summertime Tarot. My name is Summer and this is a general singles love reading. So we're going to take a look at who's coming towards you, any blockages, and what you can do to kind of bring in and support this new love headed your way. Okay, so let's start off. See the energy around this new love. So we have here, help appears in various ways. There is much support for you. Sometimes you may get so adrift you forget to look to the support systems that are with you continually. Okay. So with this help appears in various ways, it looks to me like maybe your friends are kind of either they're trying to kind of push you out into the dating scene, or they're like coming towards you with these options and they're like, hey, such and such likes you or something like that. That's kind of what I'm getting with this card. But I also get the feeling, right, that you may not be aware of all of the people that may very well be like attracted to you or trying to like, you know, get at you, or maybe you are aware and you're just not interested. I don't know. But like, it's like these fish, they just give me the vibe of like, ooh, what's going on? What's going on? Right? They're like, hey, what's going on with you? Right? And I kind of get the feeling that you're not really vibing with it, or you're not like connecting with anyone at this time, although there are like these options around you who like want you or want to like help you or want to like, you know, push things along for you, but you're not, it doesn't seem like you're in a space where you're like entertaining. But let's go ahead and look at who's moving towards you, okay? So let's see. Excuse me. Although there may be like one person like that has your eye, and maybe that person isn't interested, but you're like not interested in the other people. That's kind of also what I'm picking up here. But I do get the feeling like there's at least one person who really, really wants you, but you're not. I kind of get the feeling you're not paying them any mind. But let's see. Who's moving towards Capricorn? This new person, this new love moving towards you. Okay, so we have the Four of Swords, emotions, Eight of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. And on the bottom of the deck, we do have the Seven of Swords. Okay. So with the Seven of Swords being on the bottom of the deck, this looks like an energy that, you know, you're not seeing. Either that, like, well, let me correct myself. I feel like you're aware of it, but like I was saying, you're like not paying it. You're not paying this person any mind. That's kind of what I'm getting. But so let's look at this new person. So we have the Four of Swords, emotions, Eight of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. Okay, so it looks like this person, right, with the Knight of Wands, they do have like passion, at least, you know, they're at least attracted to you. They at least want you. But with the Page of Pentacles, right, they do have like this offer, this thing that they would like. What's coming to my mind is they would like to go steady with you. Okay. And with the Eight of Pentacles, right, they want to like build, they want to work, they want to like, you know, come together with you and create something. But with the emotions and the Four of Swords, I get the feeling that this person, one, with this Four of Swords, I kind of get, because he's looking, look at him. It's like this person is like aware that you may not like be ready for anything new. Right? So with the Seven of Swords, they're like, there are these feelings here, these emotions that they have for you that they would like to explore, that they would like to take to the next level. But I kind of get the feeling they're kind of like backing off, not like giving you your space. Now, for some of you, right, because I'm looking back at this help appears in various ways. Some of you, this person may be, right, because I'm looking at this fish, and I'm going to say it's a she, because she gives me, you know, she vibes. But like some of you, this person may be, you know, like I was saying, aware that, you know, you may not be feeling them at this moment, but they're like still like hopeful. They're still wanting to kind of move towards you. But at the same time, I kind of get for some of you, this person may be like very like in your face, like, hey, what's going on? How you doing? What you want? We should go out on a date or something like that. That's kind of what I'm getting. Although I do get the feeling that most of them are kind of in the background, kind of waiting for the perfect opportunity to kind of make their move towards you. Okay. I want to clarify. Let's clarify this emotions. Right? They may be like uncertain about how you feel about them with this emotions card here. Or maybe even like they came to you once before and you were like, not right now. And they're kind of still like trying to figure out, you know, if they should make another move or something. But let's look at this emotions. Okay. So we have here the Ten of Wands. Ooh, that's a lot. Hold on. The Ten of Wands, the Hangman, High Priestess, Six of Wands, Ace of Cups, and Nine of Cups. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Wands. Yeah, it's like they're really... they really see you as like, you know, the Nine of Cups, the Ace of Cups. They see you as like their wish fulfillment. They want you. You know what I mean? But with this High Priestess, they're very like quiet about it. They're they're like waiting. They're holding back. They're holding back these feelings. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then, yeah, they may see that you have like other options, and they may see that you have like your heart or your mind is somewhere else, right? So you may be attracted to somebody else, or at least they feel like you are, you are, and you're like entertaining other people or something like that. And so they're kind of like waiting. But let's look at this Four of Swords. Okay. So we have the Chariot, Strength, Two of Swords, and the Five of Wands. Yeah, with the Nine of Wands on the bottom. Yeah. I feel like this is you with this Nine of Wands. You're like, what do you want? Why are you here? Right? Like, back up. Like, and they're like, wait a minute. I don't know how they feeling. Let me like suss them out. Let me see how they're feeling before I make my move. That kind of thing. Okay? But I do want to clarify this hero, this Knight of Wands. Let's see. All right. So we have here the Ten of Swords. These ones fall out in reverse. Okay, so we have Temperance and the Page of Swords. Yeah. So either, and then on the bottom of the deck, again, the Seven of Swords. Yeah, so either they see you as like you're in a space where you're currently like, either you're not feeling them, or you're like trying to kind of heal from some kind of breakup or something. And so I feel like they're just kind of giving you your space before they make their move, even though there's like they're patient. I feel like they're patiently waiting for their opportunity to kind of come towards you, but they also may be in their feels, right? Okay, so let's look at this Page of Pentacles. Okay, so we have the King of Wands. Oh yeah. The King of Wands is the Sun and the Queen of Wands. My goodness. Okay, and on the bottom of the deck we have the Eight of Swords. They very much see you as their match, right? They want you. They want you, and they want you to want them. They want you to want, like, to expand with them, to grow with them, right? But they're very much in their head about it. They're like, I don't know if they feeling me or not. Okay, but let's see what the blockage is. Okay, so we have the Seven of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, Healing, yeah, and Ten of Wands. Right, and look, these fish look very much like these fish. I'm trying to tell you, man. It's like you have, with the Seven of Cups, it's like you have these options, but I feel like you're very much focused only on one thing, right? With this Ace of Pentacles. It's like you want something new, but you may be really like attached to how this new thing comes about. Okay? Which is kind of impeding this Ace of Pentacles, this new beginning from starting. Because it's like with this Seven of Cups, it's almost like you You may like start or pick one thing, maybe like a person or something. But with the Seven of Wands, it's like you have your guard up because you're still in this healing process, and there's still a lot of stuff. I don't want to say like a lot of stuff, but there's still stuff that you may be holding on to from the past, right? Maybe even past relationships that are kind of stopping you from allowing anything new to take growth or to like get rooted. And so it looks like right now it's really important for you to focus on your own kind of healing. And your own growth, right? But also kind of get like sticking with one thing, right? You may be in a space where you, like I was saying, like you go with one thing. Maybe you like start dating a person and like you kind of let it follow or let it go where it goes. But then there comes a point when you kind of tense up and you don't allow it to kind of go any further. And I feel like it's because you may be afraid of losing something else. And you yourself may actually be afraid of leveling up, right? And not just like in a relationship, but just in general. So you may be like on one level. I don't know if this is making any sense. Like you may be on one level and you want to progress, to move further, to kind of elevate. But it's like you're afraid you can't. Or you're not allowing yourself to because you're still attached to people, places, and things from other levels. Does that make any sense? I hope that makes sense. But I kind of feel like this is because there's a need for you to get comfortable where you are and to like allow things to come to you. You may also be like forcing things. You may be forcing your own kind of level up. But I feel like in forcing it, you may be harming yourself or like making it harder for yourself to actually level up because you're forcing it. So it's like a need to get grounded and steady and comfortable and acquainted with where you are now, with who you are now, before kind of taking things to the next level, the level up, if you get what I'm saying. I hope you do. But let's look at what you can do to bring this new love in. So we have the Nine of Wands, knowledge, the Knight of Pentacles, the Youth, and the Queen of Cups. Yeah. And I feel like with this, I kind of feel like this is you needing to learn like your boundaries, to learn and to kind of set your boundaries when it comes to, you know, who and what you kind of allow into your bubble and what, you know, you allow to kind of dictate or direct how you move. With this Knight of Pentacles here, it looks like you're kind of slowly but surely, I feel, gaining wisdom and knowledge about who you are and what you want and, you know, where you're going in this life, but also when it comes to love. And I feel like with this Youth here, you're in a space where you're kind of learning yourself emotionally. I feel like also kind of learning your own like emotional triggers, learning, you know, your boundaries and setting those things up. So that's kind of what I feel like, right? Because this is, this row is, I can't think. You know, what you can do to bring this love in. And I feel like this is really you kind of exploring who you are, right? And exploring yourself kind of emotionally and in relationships, right? So this could be, you know, you just kind of, one, dating yourself, right? But also kind of slowly dating people and kind of learning what you know, what you like, what you don't like, what's important to you, what's not, you know, what are your, what do they call it? Oh, I can't think. Shoot. Your deal breakers. There we go. Learning your deal breakers. And kind of like, I feel like with this 9 of Wands, it's almost like fortifying yourself, but not in like a, right? Because here's the 9 of Wands again, but not in a, like a fearful manner, but like setting boundaries around yourself and sticking with it, right? Like, this is what I will stand for and this is what I will not. This is what I will entertain and this is what I will not. This is what makes me happy and this is what, you know, I don't like. That kind of thing. And I feel like, right, with this blockage here, you may be, with this 7 of Cups, you could be in a space where you're actually dating, right? But I feel like, being that this is what you can do to bring this love in and this is your blockage, I feel like you may be dating, but I feel like with this 7 of Wands, you may be on guard, right? You may be feeling like uncertain about how to even progress in love and in relationships. And so it's important for you to kind of learn that, to learn, you know, who you are by yourself, but also who are you in relation to others, and, you know, how can you improve yourself, you know, just in general, but also how can you improve how you know, your dynamic with other people. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. But let's go ahead and pull some messages for you. Okay. So what are the messages for Capricorn here when it comes to this new love? Let's head it their way. Okay. Okay. One more. Thank you. So we have self-respect, life purpose, and forgiveness. Okay. And on the bottom of the deck, we have reparenting yourself. Okay, so with this self-respect, I feel like, okay, hold on, let me, I feel like either you may be a person where you either take yourself and your material abundance, that's the best thing I can come up with at this time, but like what you do, right? So your work, that kind of thing, you take yourself and your work very seriously. And I kind of get the feeling, right, with that you may be very like closed off, and this, with this reparenting yourself at the bottom of the deck, you may have learned this from, you know, your parents, where, you know, you're very focused on yourself, you're very focused on your purpose, you're very focused on what you came here to do, that you don't allow anything or anyone to kind of come in and either like help you or to like love on you. That's kind of what I'm getting, and I'm not laughing at you, but that's what I'm getting. And it's like needing to, you know, keep that self-respect, right? Because we have self-respect here, and to know your worth, to know what you want, to know, you know, your power and your ability and what you are called to do, and to do it, but also not to close yourself off from people, opportunities, new things, right? New ways of being and interacting with people, and like out of fear of one, like them kind of disrupting your path, or two, you know, being hurt, right? And that's kind of what I'm getting with these 3 cards, right? It's like, yes, stay respecting yourself, stay focused on what's important to you, stay focused on your life purpose, but also, you know, kind of with this forgiveness card, you know, let go of things that may have hurt you. And I feel like with this reparenting yourself, this has to do with, you know, your childhood, your upbringing, how your parents treated you, how you saw them acting when it came to their relationships, and kind of letting that go and opening up to a new way of being in relationships, I feel. And in relation to yourself and to others, right? But also get forgiving yourself for anything that you may have done thus far that you feel kind of may have blocked your path, or just because with this right here, I feel like this is, you may have a tendency to kind of be really hard on yourself, or have very extreme expectations of yourself, and that may actually be holding you back and keeping you at a distance from others, and at a distance from the love that you actually desire, right? So it's a need for you to kind of open up. And I feel like in this opening up, it's not only going to help you with your love life, but also, right, your life purpose, because we do have life purpose here, right? Because, you know, usually if we have a blockage in one area of our lives, we have that same blockage elsewhere. It just shows up differently. So there's a need for you to, you know, forgive yourself, forgive anybody that didn't hurt you, right? And to kind of stay focused on you, but also, you know, remember to be open. Okay? But let's finish this off with a few final messages for you. So let's see, what are the final messages for Capricorn here? Final messages, Capricorn. Alright, so that's one. Let's get 2 more. Thank you. So we have money. All my finances are now in divine order. Love itself knows my needs and is the source for all. I needn't cling to gain or fear loss. Every need will be met through offering all to the divine. Okay. Then we have solitude. Once you embrace the inner divine and your own sacred solitude, the right people arrive at the right time, exactly on schedule, without forcing or chasing. All right. And then health. Allow me, divine, to be tender and accepting of my body, no matter what ailments I may have. May I always know it's doing the best that it can. Help me be a loving ally and friend to this sacred form. Okay, and on the bottom of the deck, we do have divine timing. The divine brings things in the timing that we need. Nothing comes before we're prepared, nor leaves too early. May I always trust your perfect and holy timing, dear Lord. I kind of get with these 3 cards that you may be in a space where you've kind of gotten tired of yourself, but also tired of other people. Like, listen, hey, that's how I'm feeling. But I feel like with these 3 cards, the message here is to focus on giving yourself what you need, right? And I feel like this has to do with leveling up, right? Because I've been talking about leveling up, but I kind of feel like you may, like I was saying, you may have very high standards for yourself and for others. And this is kind of blocking you from being your best and blocking you from seeing just all the good that's around you. And it's blocking you from seeing just how worthy you are of the very things that you want. So just know that everything that you want, you are worthy of. And you can find it right here, right now. You don't need, anyone or anything to kind of come in and provide you with, anything that makes you feel like you're worthy, because you're already worthy. Right? And so it's like, it's a need for you to kind of be easy on yourself, I feel. And to like let the magic happen. And I feel like the magic is this here divine timing. But also I kind of feel like just allowing yourself to be where you are. And when you do that, that's when you're able to kind of move beyond where you are. Okay? But that's all I have for you, Capricorn. I hope this reading helped you in some way. Please let me know down in the comments how it resonated. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more videos like this one, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I truly appreciate you, and I hope to see you soon. Peace out.